Welcome to Nomad High Income Skills, Episode 17. I'm Aria Reyes. Today you'll learn exactly how to build a client outcomes dashboard and quarterly ROI review system so you can sell measurable results, stop scope creep, and lock in 8K plus retainers without burning more hours. Here's the problem I see over and over. Talented nomads sell by the task. 3 blog posts, weekly emails, 8 hours of work. And clients pay based on output instead of impact. That sets you up for endless revisions, creeping asks, and low rates. You end up trading time for money and losing negotiating power. Sound familiar? Good. That's the exact problem we're fixing today. What you'll walk away with in the next 9 minutes? A simple, reusable Outcomes Dashboard template you can build in Google Sheets or a basic BI tool. A tight 3-metric framework that reframes offers around revenue or efficiency gains. And a quarterly ROI review playbook that turns reporting into painless expansion conversations. You'll also get a 3 to 4 step blueprint to implement this in a single afternoon, and a real nomad example showing how this approach scaled a 3K engagement into a 10K monthly retainer. Let's dive in. First, the core concept. An outcomes dashboard is a client-facing snapshot that shows progress on the business outcomes the client actually cares about. Not hours logged, not a list of tasks. 3 clear KPIs that connect your work to revenue or cost savings is all you need. Pick metrics like monthly revenue from channel X, lead to customer conversion rate, and cost per acquisition. Why 3? Because fewer attention, reduce objections, and make every number meaningful. When clients see progress on business outcomes, their psychology shifts. They stop counting deliverables and start valuing results. That shift is what lets you ask for higher rates and longer retainers. Section 1 of the blueprint. Define outcomes. Step 1. In your kickoff or next status email, propose 3 client-centric KPIs tied to revenue or efficiency. Example structure. Metric name, why it matters to revenue, current baseline, target for the quarter, and who owns the data. Make the numbers tangible. Baseline equals 1.2% conversion. Target equals 2.0% conversion. Include 1 hard financial metric, revenue, LTV, or CAC, 1 leading indicator, traffic, MQLs, conversion, and 1 operational metric, time saved, support tickets reduced. Get client sign-off on these 3 in writing. This aligns expectations and gives you the right to be measured on value, not task lists. Section 2. Build the dashboard. You don't need a data engineer. Start with Google Sheets or Google Data Studio. Template structure. Header with client name and quarter. KPI row with baseline, current, target, delta. A small trend smart line, and 1-line narrative summary. Automate what you can. A simple Google Analytics or a Zapier connection to pull conversions or revenue, and a scheduled script that refreshes the snapshot weekly. For the narrative, use a short AI prompt to turn numbers into a 2-sentence summary. For example, conversions are up 35% versus baseline after landing page updates. Next step is A/B testing headline variations to lock in lift. Keep the narrative short, client-facing, and focused on what matters. Importantly, include a data quality note. Baseline verified on MMDD. Data pipelines will be automated after quarter close. That reduces friction and protects you from bad data. Now the 3-4-step actionable blueprint you can do this afternoon. Step A, choose the 3 KPIs and get client sign-off. Send a 1-paragraph proposal with metrics and baselines. Step B, clone a Google Sheets dashboard template and paste in the baselines. Step C, connect 1 data pull, even if manual for the first week, and add a 2-sentence narrative using an AI prompt or your own summary. Step D, schedule the quarterly ROI review on the client calendar and send a previous snapshot 2 weeks before the review so they see progress ahead of time. Those 4 steps reframe your relationship from vendor to outcome partner fast. Real nomad example. Sam, a US-based growth marketer living in Mexico City, took this approach with a mid-size e-commerce client. Initially, he was on a $3,000 monthly scope doing ads and landing page work. He picked 3 metrics: revenue from paid search, add to cart rate, and ROAS. Sam sent the first dashboard snapshot after 2 weeks, then scheduled a quarterly review. At review 1, the dashboard showed a 20% increase in add to cart and a small revenue bump. Sam focused the conversation on how much incremental revenue his work had unlocked and documented the client-side dependencies. By review 2, with consistent tracking and a successful A/B test, paid search revenue rose 60% versus baseline. Because the client could see the direct revenue impact and Sam had documented dependencies and next steps, the client agreed to a $10,000 monthly retainer to scale the channel. Not for more hours, but for scaled outcomes. That's the power of measurable reporting. Section 3. Scale without burnout. Templates and async reporting are your best friends. Convert every dashboard into a template. Build a short async review script for the quarterly meeting that summarizes wins, explains causal actions, lists dependencies, and proposes the expansion. Delegate data polls and the initial draft narrative to a part-time analyst or VA. Use lightweight automation for trend polls and a simple checklist to validate data before sending. When to hire? If 3 clients require weekly data refreshes and you're spending more than 4 hours a week on reporting, it's time to delegate. Keep your workload bounded by turning expansion asks into scoped, outcome-based mini-projects with clear targets, not open-ended, more work. Charge what you're worth and structure outcomes so higher fees equal more strategic impact, not longer hours. Your skills are your freedom currency. Quick mitigation notes for common risks. If a client rejects a metric as irrelevant, pivot to business language, revenue, leads, or time saved, and get written sign-off. If automation exposes inconsistent data, pause automation, run a manual verification, and flag the data quality caveat in the snapshot. And never promise outcomes you don't control. Document dependencies and conditions in the dashboard, and use the quarterly review to align expectations before you make expansion asks. Immediate action step. Right after this episode, open an email to one active client and propose the 3 KPI framework. 1 paragraph, 3 metrics, baseline numbers, and a suggested target for the quarter. Attach a single row screenshot of a dashboard template or say you'll send the first snapshot within 7 days. That message creates accountability and starts moving the relationship toward outcome-based pricing. If you want the exact templates, AI narrative prompts, and my quarterly ROI review script, grab the Outcome Dashboard Kit at nomad-friendly.com/dashboard. Ready to send snapshots and an async review script to help you raise rates without extra hours. Charge what you're worth. That's your high-income blueprint for today. Take one action this week and start seeing results. Build income that supports your lifestyle, not destroys your health. Your skills are your freedom currency.